Okay, guys, I know, I haven't uploaded it in like 11 days. It's been pretty crazy. The reason for that is because I'm literally going to uni or university, or I think it's college in the US, um, in 6 days. So I've been really rushed. I've got a load of other side projects I need to do, and frankly, I've just not had time to upload. But there's a bright side. Before all this kind of rush came into effect, I did record a lot of videos. So we've got 8 new videos ready to upload, or not ready to upload, ready to edit. But at least they're recorded, and they're actually pretty big, all of them. So yeah, something for you to do. Now, what I'm going to do before university starts is I'm going to try and get as many videos out there as I can, because I probably won't be able to upload again. Well, another tutorial at least, but I might do other stuff for a while. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to record while I'm there, so it will just be when I'm at home in the holidays. So yeah, but also what I've been working on is that sci-fi series. So I kind of expanded it a bit more than I wanted it to be originally. It's become a massive project, something that's really in depth. And up to now, we have about 6 worlds, I think, in this project. In fact, maybe even more. But we've got, let's have a look here. So we've got G. I didn't know what to call that one, so I just called it G for now. So that's one. AX9 is the second one. And then we've got Earth Defense third. Tropica XBC is the fourth. Hermes is the fifth, and A-Kora is the sixth. So what's great about the project is that I've actually drawn in some other worlds that I worked on beforehand and kind of made those and adapted them to this series. So basically I'm going to go into A-Kora now to show you this one. So this started off as a fantasy world, and it's still fantasy, it's still going to be fantasy, but if we look over here, so obviously you've got this nice little village. It's very kind of yeah, definitely fantasy, with these like hot air balloons with the all the ropes and stuff on the side. It's just pretty cool. But yeah, so we've got that, but then obviously if we turn around here, the Trinity has landed in this area, and this is a new vehicle for the Trinity Force. It's just kind of a lander. Basically, when it's flying, it would kind of look like that, and then while the engines would be closer in, they'd be kind of tucked into the body, and then it kind of spins around and lands like this. So yeah, and they're basically just here to try and reason with these people to get their resources, like they did with the I showed you before, the planet called G. It's not got a proper name yet. It will be something else. I can't remember what I called it. I think I did choose a name, but I can't remember it. There's so many planets to remember the names of. But yeah, this world is it was never built for this series, but like I said, I've drawn it into it. So yeah, we've got a load of nice little buildings, and yeah, most of the, well, actually all of these are custom design. So yeah, I mean, tutorials, it's just so many opportunities for tutorials here, like tutorial on that, you know, these buildings, you know, the hot air balloon definitely. Oh, and one thing, these trees are actually K trees. I'm not sure who the actual author is for those, but just know they're not mine. They are made by someone else. It's K trees if you want to search for those. They're really good. I love them. I use them in like all my worlds. I'm not sponsored, by the way. I like these trees a lot. So yeah. But yeah, this is just one of the worlds that have been introduced. So this video today is going to be, because no tutorial, well actually maybe a tutorial might be today, but because I've only got 8 recorded, I do want to get some of those uploaded, but I don't want to kind of run out of stuff to upload again. So probably a tutorial will be today or tomorrow. It's just good I don't have to record anything, I just have to edit. So yeah, so today is just going to be, for this video, is going to be kind of showing off those worlds that I've been working on. So we have a vast, like, yeah, a variety of worlds to cover. So we've got this one, obviously showed this off, great. Then we have Hermes. I'm going to go into that now. Or actually, no, should I go? Tropica XBC. Let's go to that one first. So this planet is very kind of holiday resorty kind of place. Only one building so far, but we've got a couple of new vehicles. You might recognize this ship from the Earth Defense, from the original kind of showcase of this series. This one is a very tropical looking ship, and that's what I kind of based the colour scheme of the house off. And also the kind of big Jeep buggy monster truck kind of thing. So this would be, if you look at it in a way, it kind of looks like a Warthog with massive tires. Kind of looks like an enlarged Warthog really, but this is not a military vehicle. This is not even a family vehicle. This is kind of what the dad would kind of spend his free time working on, modifying this and then going and driving around and just messing around in the forest, you know, driving this around and crushing trees and stuff. So yeah, it's kind of his recreational vehicle. There would be a family vehicle as well, but I've not made that yet. I didn't know whether to go with wheels or treads because obviously it's very sandy. I'm not sure which would work best. Maybe even neither. Maybe hover would work best, but then obviously this one has wheels because, you know, the dad of the family likes to crush things with the giant tires. So yeah, just nice little house, very beachside looking. And then obviously you've got the ship here, which would exit the atmosphere. So yeah, just with the series it's great because I can make multiple kind of ships in a series. So you like have this one, and then you could have like a single pilot variant, and then a completely different ship but in the same color scheme. It just, there's so many opportunities with this series. It's just going to be such a massive series, really. I'm not sure how it's going to go, but I mean, you guys seem to like the kind of original showcase, so yeah. Anyway, next up is going to be so yeah, that's all I've done for that map. Next up is going to be Hermes. So this one is very early days at the minute, but yeah, as you can see here, we've got kind of a city, but it's very, very tight, very close quarters. Everything's very packed in, and it takes ages to build these. So let's go overhead, just have a look at this. So obviously the buildings are quite plain, but it's meant to be that way. It's kind of meant to just look sort of surreal in a way. I mean, you've got cars parked up and you've got cars that are driving, but then you've got just stuff left in the middle of the road, so cars have to kind of navigate around it, and it's just a mess. It's a complete mess, and that's how it's meant to be. You got to imagine that the citizens of this place are just very ill all the time, and you've got like big billboards advertising the massive companies that would live in the skyscrapers overhead, but I've not made those yet, obviously. But yeah, basically all this is going to end up being shadowed by massive skyscrapers, so it's going to be pretty cool. And then, so obviously the bad guys in this series are the Trinity Force, but there are also kind of mini groups of bad guys. So this here is owned by kind of the dominant faction of this planet, I guess. It's a very big city planet, basically. It's mostly city. And yeah, the bad guys kind of patrol the city with these giant robots. So yeah, this is kind of based on a couple of things. So it's got kind of like a circular canopy, sort of like a TIE fighter actually. Then it's got these kind of big shields on the arms, kind of like a Sentinel Enforcer from Halo 2, but they would be on the front. But yeah, you just got these big shields, and then kind of a turret arm, and then a missile launcher arm as well. And these would just patrol the city with searchlights and stuff. And yeah, you wouldn't want to live here at all. Very tight, you know, back alleys. Not a nice place to live whatsoever. It does look better in the night time, but I can't be bothered to change the settings. It takes ages. So yeah. Plus I build in the daytime since, you know, it's easier to see. So yeah, that's basically what I've got for Hermes so far. That's not the final name. I mean, it might end up being the final name, but most likely not. It's just called that for now. It's kind of hard to make up names, really. So yeah, and these cars are pretty nice actually. If you ever played Rocket League, it reminds me of, I think it's the Gizmo from that. Just for some reason it just reminds me of that. But yeah. Anyway, on to the next planet. So let's see what else we've got. AX9, I think I showed this off before actually. It's on my Twitter as well, which is going to be in the description, so you should check that out. Yeah, AX9 is basically this big, basically just mining completely. That's all they really do. What they've got here is this massive lava lake inside a kind of not... It's complicated. It's not an active volcano because obviously it's not erupting or anything, and it's not building up. But there is just a massive lava lake that won't go away because it's just so hot. And then they've got these kind of big kind of farming towers, and they just extract the lava and then pump it through these pipes. And yeah, it's just ends up being used for energy to power something. I'm not sure what yet though. Probably something to do with Trinity. That's why Trinity would be here, and that's why Trinity has their colours on, or well, one of their colours on this equipment, because they supplied it and they helped build it. So yeah. Wow, there's a lot of talking. I didn't realise I'd have to do this much talking. But yeah, there's just a load of vehicles. Another speeder. This one's a bit more of a kind of hammerhead speeder. So you've got a load of different colour schemes. Obviously you've got things from different sizes, different colours, different shapes. It's really, really a big series. It's going to be massive. So yeah. Oh, for the tutorials I've recorded, I've got the barracks, I've got the field armory, and the supply pad, and also the Reach Spirit, the Halo 5 Pelican, and I know that's only like 5, but then also the Republic gunship from Star Wars, and then a couple of others. I think the Halo Wars 2 Locust as well, and something else. But yeah, that's basically it for AX9 at the minute. Not much going on with that. So yeah. Last one, I think, G, whatever this one's called. I've shown this off before. Oh, there's Chorus as well, but that one's going to be deleted. I've shown this one off before. This one's it's basically like a big lava infested planet. Yeah, it's nice. So Trinity supplied the big fans to extract energy from the wind. It's a very windy, sandy planet, but it's also got a lot of lava in it. So yeah, you got to be careful. You've got kind of a thing reminiscent of a land speeder from Star Wars. I guess this is the closest to Tatooine this is going to get. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's basically it now. So if we go back to Earth Defense, I think there's a few new vehicles, not too many though. Oh yeah, so there's the thing from the Tropica planet that we saw before. Let's see what we've got. So yeah, this is a missile turret. Pretty cool. So yeah, just little vehicles like this are going to be pretty fun to make. Little speeders. So yeah, I guess that's about it really, to be honest. It's just I've not done any more work on this, by the way. Kind of debating whether I should delete this or not. I'm not really a fan of this so far, but yeah. Anyway, guys, so yeah, the first tutorial will probably be this one, if I'm honest, the Trinity 4 speeder. So yeah, or at least one of the speeders. And yeah, I guess that's it for today's video. So we're gonna just back out of this, and yeah. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. I'll be back with a tutorial soon. Bye bye.